After 6 weeks of cricket up and down the African lands, it was Australia and India made it through to the final. They had been conclusively the best two teams, and now we'd find out who would win the World Cup. There was a capacity crowd inside the Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg. Promised to be a classic as the fans created a colourful and noisy atmosphere. Damian Martin recovered from his finger injury and missed out on a place in the final. For the Indians, there were no changes from their semi-final win over Kenya. Sourav Ganguly won and he chose to field. What a brave boy.
Oh, crack. That's a beautiful Adam Gilchrist. Slightly overpitched and a little bit of width from Zahir Khan, and that's all the invitation that Gilchrist. It's away. That's 4 more. Gilchrist, well, that's too short and it's too wide.
That's in the crowd. What an over this is for Australia. Terrific shot. That's a great sweep. It wasn't better delivery and a great way to end the over. 80 for no loss, Australia. Gone over the top of covers, that's going to run away for 4. What a start, that brings up the 100 stand in no time. Outstanding stuff from these two. It's gone again, this time it's up in the air, there's a fielder out there. Should take the catch. The catch is taken. Virender Sehwag it is, so that's the big breakthrough they wanted. Australia got off to fly. Harbhajan Singh has went miles in the air, but Sehwag has taken it.
You'd put a question mark against why he did that at that moment.
Oh, there's a big shout. It's got it. That's just what Australia didn't need. India needed it badly. And Harbhajan Singh has delivered for the Indians.
More turn again, and you can see the ball gripping and turning across the body there of Matt Hayden. Thin outside edge. Rahul Dravid has done well.
Straight away, Martin this time has got him away. It may have been an underside edge, almost the toe of the bat. The 150 is up for Australia in the 25th over.
Is up in the edge. Is it going to be taken? I don't think so. So Ganguly was the man trying to get under it. Never ever looked like getting anywhere near it. That's going to be 4 more. And that brings the 200 up.
That's 4. And brings up a 50, and how easily done it was. Making a comeback to the Australian team after an injury, has played extremely well.
And 50 for Ricky Ponting. That's one for the crowd. The guy in the gold shirt was catch it. In the end, I think just pull back.
There he goes again. The result the same. This is even bigger. It's out of here, this one. Sixes for the Australian captain.
There's the change of pace again. Just a little one-hand dab. And it's sailed away to the front of the scoreboard out there.
That is a biggie. And the Australian captain is dealing in 6.
And this is the biggest ever partnership in a World Cup match. Brilliant performance. It was 109. That was Rowan Canoy and Clive Lloyd way back in the first World Cup in 1975. Now Ponting and Martin 68. They've gone ahead of that. That is a wonderful straight. Of all the great shots that have been played today, I'll put that right up at the top. It was a low full toss, which is about the hardest to get away. He set it for 6.
Slow ball worked away. There it is. There's the 100 for Ricky Ponting. What a wonderful performance from him. He is absolutely, as you can imagine, the skipper getting a century in a World Cup final. His teammates are on their feet. They're delighted as well. That's his 13th international 100 for Australia. His 5th as captain and his 2nd in this World Cup. Lovely shot, that one. Gee, that is a great shot. Terrific stuff. Just giving himself a little bit of room, and David has to do some exercise this time. Damien Martin enjoyed that. Full toss, and he's hit that very well again. And that's gone for another 6. That is 6 for Ricky Ponting. Full toss, it got under a bit. It's in the air for some distance. I think it's going to be safe. It is safe, and they come back for 2. Well, that brings up that 200 partnership between Ricky Ponting and Damien Martin. A little bit of good fortune there, but 200 stand now. And he's hit. That is another terrific hit from Ricky Ponting. That is his 7th 6. This is amazing stuff. Wow, that is a huge hit. That is absolutely... That has gone in the first tier. My goodness. What a blow. Just over the top of Vashishneer, and that's running away for a boundary to finish proceedings.
That was the finest batting displays ever seen in a World Cup, let alone in a final, and it came from Ricky Ponting, the Australian captain. He was with 140, the highest individual score ever in a World Cup final. His 3rd wicket partnership of 234 with Damien Martin was a record for any wicket in the final. And in addition, Australia's total of 359 surpassed the highest team score. Vivian Richards and Saurav Ganguly's World Cup record of 7 sixes in an innings also was beaten by Ponting, who, all in all, it was a knock that will live long in the memory of everyone who witnessed it. We were all quite breathless, particularly the bowlers. While the Indians sat in the dressing room and contemplated how they were going to overhaul Australia's massive total, Johannesburg crowd were treated to an air display almost equal to that of the one given to them by Ponting. Sachin Tendulkar and Virender Sehwag as they walked out to the crease was huge. But if anyone could put India on course to reach, it was them, and to do so they had to maintain a run rate of above 7 and over.
Oh, he's left that and hasn't missed by much, but it's Tendulkar just past the off stump. Pull shot. Off the Tendulkar, the crowd has gone berserk here, lots of Indian supporters, it's running away towards the boundary, it should be 4, and it's 4. Oh, it's gone high, it's going to be out, caught and ball by Glenn McGrath, it is! That is it, that is the big one they wanted about. Sachin Tendulkar in the first over, Glenn McGrath has got him again like he did in an important game in the 1980s.
Well, look at the celebrations. They know how important this wicket is. Just asking too much of himself. It wasn't too short and also deviating off the seam. You can see they got into a hopelessly wrong position.
has taken the catch, but a no ball has been called. He's overstepped again on this over. No emotion from Brett Lee apart from annoyance. Damien Martin thought he was gone, as did half the Australian side.
Just the luck maybe Sehwag needs. It's a no ball.
It's a good shot. Just behind square on the offside, out for Sex. Wow, that is a good shot. Over the top, has it gone for Sex? Yes, it has. Offside for Sex, that's a good shot also, this time from Virender Sehwag, and that is a huge over for India. 9 coming from it, 5 overs gone, 33 for 1.
Oh, lovely shot. This time Brett Lee over pitches. Sehwag smashes him through the covers. The 50's up. 1 wicket down and only 8 overs bowled. Straight up in the air. This will be out. Darren Lehmann has got it. There's the second wicket. Brett Lee's got his first. And that's 21 for Brett Lee. And India now are in real trouble, 58 for 2. A bit like Sachin Tendulkar, tried to hook a ball that wasn't quite there. It's good captaincy from Ricky Ponting. Moved 2 men in the deep on the offside. And that's a big edge. There's wicket number 3. And that's wicket number 20 for Glenn McGrath.
Just about off stump. Not very good footwork there from Mohamed Kaif, drifting away from the ball, not getting close to it. Umpire Shepherd had absolutely no doubt.
We're inside the 15 overs, so the two up there, Sehwag and Dravid, will take the opportunity to hit down the ground or hit into the open spaces to pick up runs and reduce their deficit. Favourite spot to... Guys clearing, although we've got some rain. There is a man out there, but he's not going to be able to get to that. $100 up for India. Umpire Shepherd's going across to it. And now the sun's coming out as well. We've got the lights on. The umpire's saying bring on the cups. A lot of Indian supporters think that's the end of the game.
I think they need to read the rules, Richie, because this is a short break. Short and sharp. Well, the good news for everybody concerned is that they're the umpires. They're on their way out. That I'm sure will please everybody.
Well, he goes for the big one. He's not going to waste time with the hope. He's found the boundary, Sehwag. Big one. And he gets maximum. Sehwag, he's gone. A direct hit, the third umpire called for. The Australians are celebrating.
Don't think there's any doubt here, as we have seen on so many occasions. When you hit full on, that extra fraction of a second that it takes for you to get the ball and take the bails off usually gets in.
Now that is a huge blow for India.
It's a beautiful shot. In the slow outfield, the rain on it won't pull that up. That was a super stroke. And that should be out. That's what I said. Out. Assume nothing. Damien Martin let it get too low on him. He's playing in this match with a broken finger. It's 165 for 4. Back onto the stumps. Bickle, you've done it again. Now that is such an important... It's one of the unluckiest ways to be out.
That's away again. That's very well played. That's the second boundary in the over in the same region.
You don't associate stroke play with Dinesh Mongia, but this brings up the 200.
That's gone high. There is a fieldsman converging. Brett Lee it is coming underneath it. And he takes some good ground there, some 15-20 metres, I suppose, Brett Lee. That's the end of Yuvraj Singh, and surely that's the end of India in this World Cup.
It's turning away from him, hitting against the spin. Toe ends it, and makes a lot of ground. Always had it in his sights.
It's gone back over Andrew Symonds. Is it out? Yes, it is. That is a catch. Damien Martin, who put one down earlier, has now taken an absolute blinder. Very, very quick indeed across the grass and had it out.
What's impressive about this is, first of all, he's got a broken finger. Now look at this. Makes the ground and then watches it into his hands. Now the other thing is, gets his elbows out the way so he doesn't drop it when the ground hits the ground. Terrific catch.
Short ball. Glenn McGrath is down there and he's taken the Henry Symonds into the attack and he's picked up a couple of quick ones here. Glenn McGrath moved in pretty quickly also from the fence, and that is wicket down now for India.
That's another one. It's on the cards. Srinath wasn't bothered coming in line. 22 wickets for Brett Lee.
Well, that would have been a very good Yorker against anyone.
That's in the air, will clear mid off. It was right in the slot for Nehra. He smashed it through mid on this time. He'll get another. That will end the over. 2 for 9. That's in the air. Should be the World Cup for Australia. A concrete win here by 125 runs.
And no question about the team of the tournament, or indeed who team in the world. They're simply unbeatable at present, and they dominate the modern game that is so dominated by one-day cricket. What a party this and the players would have had that evening in Johannesburg. Australia play with colour, flair, skill and what's more, they're outstandingly well led.
It was just an outstanding effort team right the way through the World Cup. All of our support staff have been sensational. The whole thing has run really smoothly for us and we've come out today.
Our goal was to go undefeated through. We've always wanted to play and win. Look, we've done some hard yards this tournament. We've played well. Just out today, it's very emotional. It's one of those things. We just wanted to try and win the game, bat well and bowl well, and so it's a great win for the boys. Fantastic.
Everything went really well for us today. We've been building up to this, and the batters really took it upon themselves. They hands up and made sure we got a very good total on the board, and we ended up doing that, and it ended up being enough. So, I'm absolutely lost for words at the moment.
We can analyse it all we like, and Indians will doubtless reflect on the early loss of Tendulkar as having been their biggest. The truth, though, is that against that attack, it was too big an ask. Glenn McGrath took 3, Lee 2, Hogg 1, Bickle 1, 2, and Ricky Ponting lifted the trophy. It was a great moment for him and for all Australians. They're the first side to win it 3 times. Can they become the first side to win it 3 in a row in the Caribbean in 4 years' time? There were fireworks and parties through this night. I guess that was no surprise, so we'll leave you with a piece too. These the best moments from yet another Australian triumph.